I'm going to be ranking the best point guards right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. As you guys can see, we got a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 35 of the best point guard cards currently in my team. As you guys know, over the past week, we've gotten so many new point guard cards that I wanted to get you guys an updated point guard tier list. We literally got 7 new point guards in yesterday's drop with the endgame Kobe Bryant pack. So let me know in the comment section down below your guys' favorite point guard to be running right now in the games. Looking at the first point guard is going to be Scotty Barnes. I would say he's probably going to go in B tier. Like I said, there's just so many elite level point guards. He's 6'8" at the 1, 7'2" wingspan. He's going to be a great defender, 97 block, 97 steal, 95 perimeter, 93 interior defense. He's going to be quick and athletic, and he also does have a new and improved jump shot with that Garland base. Does help out his jump shot a bit, and then he's still got the Steve Francis size up in the John Wall escape. So great at getting to the basket for Scotty Barnes, and I think all around is a really good point guard for his price. But like I said, I just think there's going to be some point guards better than him. Allen Iverson, I know he's an end game, but he's only 6 foot. He's just going to be way too undersized. 6 foot at point guard, 6'3" wingspan. He's going to be a fun point guard to use in game 3 hunting wise and just being super fast with the ball in his hands. But defensively, he can't even get a paint stop, for any point guard above like 6'5". So I do think Allen Iverson gonna have to be in that D tier category. Now, Amen Thompson, I'll probably give him like the low A tier category. I think there's so many better point guards than Amen, even though I think he's a great point guard. I really like Amen Thompson. I just don't think he's S tier anymore. He's 6'7" at the 1, 7-foot wingspan, really good stats across the board. He's got a great jump shot in my opinion with the D Rose base, Steph Curry upper on very quick timing. He's got the Trey fade. He's got amazing dribble sigs. He's got those end game dunk packages. I just think there's going to be probably 5 to 7 better point guards than Amen Thompson that will be in the S tier category, including one of those 5 to 7. I do think it's going to be endgame LeBron. I think personally right now is the by far best point guard in my team. 6'9" at the 1, 7-foot wingspan. We know LeBron's going to have one of the best point guard player models in the game. 99 every single stat, every single Hall of Fame badge, perfect defensive tendencies, and then gonna have the normal standard, end game jump shot and dribble sig. So I do think LeBron, mainly because of his size and being a 6'9" point guard, I think you gotta put him in the S tier category, is easily a top 5 point guard in the game. I would say most people think he's like top 3, top 2, or top number 1. Looking at Anthony Edwards, I would say probably in B tier as well. Potentially could be argued for A. He's a really good offensive point guard, great slash into the paint, but once again, there's just so many other good point guards that I do think he's going to be in B tier, because I think Ben Simmons, he's going to have to be an A. I just don't think Ben Simmons is a top 5 point guard in the game. He might be like low S tier. I'll have to see at the end of the tier list. He's still 6'11" at the 1. He's got a 7-foot wingspan, and we know his defense is going to be top tier. It's just with how many endgame and how many good point guards we have, I just don't know if you could put a card with this type of jump shot in the S tier category. That's the only thing, bad about Ben Simmons is his jump shot, because everything else is amazing, from his dunk packages to his dribble sigs to his stats, his badges. Everything about this card is amazing. His height, his wingspan, and his player model. He just has such a slow and baited release, but once he gets his end game or invincible version, he's going to be probably the best point guard in the game. But for now, I think he's going to be an A tier. Looking at the next PG, going to be Baron Davis. I think he might have to join Allen Iverson in D tier, or I guess I'll go C, for Baron Davis. He's a little bit taller than Allen Iverson. I think he's actually got some pretty good, jumper and some pretty good animations. Anthony Black, I think, is probably going to be B tier. Just another solid PG like Scotty Barnes, Anthony Edwards. Like, those are going to be amazing point guards, especially for their price with Scotty Barnes and Anthony Black. But I still think there's some levels above a card like Anthony Black, but pretty good for his price tag. Devin Booker, I'm gonna go B tier as well. I think he maybe could be C. I'm not as high on Devin Booker as some people are. I think he's got a great jump shot. His sigs are pretty decent, but he feels very small in game and doesn't feel to be a great defender, but still gives you that great offense. So I'm gonna go Booker in that B tier category. Endgame Luka, easily an S tier point guard. I think could be argued as the second or the third best PG. Once again, once we get down to these endgame cards, it really just comes down to player model, wingspan, height, and then a little bit of defensive and slashing animations, because they're all gonna have perfect stats and badges, perfect tendencies, not perfect animations, but all gonna have the same animations, that it really just comes down to, you know, LeBron being 2 inches taller than Luka, having a better wingspan, a better player model, and also just gets way better defensive animations in game. That's why LeBron's a better point guard, because the stats, the badges, the tendencies, the animations are all the same between Luka and LeBron, but easily both going to be in the S tier category. I think Cade probably misses out on S tier, going to be somewhere in A. He's still a really good point guard. I mean, for Cade to be an A tier just shows you how many great point guards we have. He's 6'8" at the 1, 7'1" wingspan. They gave him a good jump shot. Like, they actually gave Cade a great release with the D-Mitch base, Oscar upper on very quick timing. Is actually one of my favorite point guard jump shots in the game, so really like Cade as an overall card. I do think he's going to be an A tier. Steph Curry, I'm going to put him a little bit above an Allen Iverson. I just don't think you can put him in B tier, only being 6'3". I know he's a really fun point guard to use. He's a great 3 hunter and an amazing free level 1 card. It's just compared to some of the taller point guards in the game, like a Scotty Barnes who's 6'8", or an Anthony Black who's 6'7". I just don't know how, you know, Curry's defense is going to stack up against those taller point guards. So I do think, even though he's an amazing 3 hunter, I think he's probably going to be in that C tier category. Kobe Bryant. Once again, do you go Kobe A or do you go Kobe S? There's so many great point guards. I think just because in endgame, I'll put him over Ben Simmons, but let me know, who do you guys think is a better point guard between Kobe or Ben Simmons? I'll give the slight edge to Kobe just because he's going to have that crazy fast jump shot, all those good dribble sigs and dunk packages, and then be a damn near, or be a perfect card when we're talking about the stats and the badges and the tendencies. So I'm going to give Kobe that S tier category for now, but once again, could definitely get moved around later here in the tier list. Darius Garland, going to have to join Allen Iverson in D tier. You know, just undersized at the point guard spot, has a good jump shot, going to be fun to use, but really isn't that great in my opinion. Doug Christie, I'm gonna go A tier. I know it might sound crazy for Doug, but I think Doug Christie's an absolute beast at the point guard position and is still a step above the Anthony Edwards of the world, the Scotty Barnes, the Anthony Black. I think his jump shot is top tier, like one of my favorite jump shots in the game, and it's a jump shot we haven't seen all year. It's the LaMelo Ball base and the Oscar upper on very quick timing. It's a really fast release, but I feel like also easy to time and green with. So I'm gonna go Doug Christie actually in A tier. He's a very underrated defender as well. Hedo Turkoglu, I'm gonna go low B tier. Still gonna be better than a Curry and Baron Davis in my opinion, just because he's 6'10" at point guard and has an elite level player model, right? Because size kind of does rule all. Size is the meta at this time of the year. So I do think Hedo Turkoglu, just because of his size, probably goes in that like low B tier category. Lamar Odom, I don't know if he's a top 5 point guard, because we got LeBron, we got Luka, we got Kobe, and I can think of at least 2 more point guards that I do think are better than Lamar. So it's going to really come down to preference. When I tried out this card, I just really didn't see it, right? I thought he was great. Like, I think he's still a great point guard. He's in the A tier category and probably one of the best, if not the best point guard in A. He's an amazing point guard. I just didn't see it, man. His jump shot was good at best. Like, it was a decent release. It wasn't my favorite jump shot, felt a little bit slow at times. His dribble sigs were good. I'm just not the biggest fan of the Kyrie size up. I think it really slows him down offensively. And once again, I'm nitpicking a ton because we're talking about, you know, perfect endgame cards that have the best sigs and debatably one of the best jump shots and all that type of stuff. So I'm nitpicking when I'm saying, oh, the Kyrie Irving size up is not my favorite, because all the other endgame and top tier point guards would have like the Steve Francis size up, which is a ton better. He's also only got the normal fade, which once again, very nitpicking, but the Trey fade in my opinion is a lot better. You know, jump shot, it's good. I just think there's some better jump shots. Like, I like the end game jump shot on the LeBron, the Luka, the Jimmy, the Kobe, MJ, all those end game point guards. I do like it more than his jump shot. Yes, he's 6'10". He's got an elite level player model. He's going to be a great defender. And like I've said multiple times, I think he's an amazing point guard. I just think he's going to be in that A tier category. But let me know, would you guys put Lamar in the S tier category? Iguodala, I'm gonna probably go B. I actually do like Iggy a lot. I think he's a great defender. You know, he's got a pretty good jump shot and slash at the basket. So I'm gonna go Iguodala in that B tier category. Jerry Stackhouse, on the other hand, I know some people really like this card. I tried him out and I just didn't really like him too much. Not to say that he's a bad point guard, because I think pretty much everybody besides D tier is still a really good point guard in the game. I just don't know about Jerry Stackhouse. For me, it was a preference thing. I just didn't really like the card. I think he's going to be in C tier. Jimmy Butler, once again, exact same card as Luka Doncic. And when I say exact same card, I'm not even exaggerating. Literally the exact same card, same weight, same height, same wingspan, same stats, badges, tendencies, animations, dunk packages, all that type of stuff. Like, they're identical cards, so they're both going to be obviously in S tier. Joe Dumars, wasn't really a big fan of. I'm gonna probably go D tier. Now, Nikola Jokic, this is where things get really interesting because once again, there's so many good point guards. I'm gonna give Jokic that S tier category. I like him a little bit more than Lamar Odom. I just prefer his jump shot, and I think his dribble stigs are just as good, maybe even a little bit better. And I also think his player model is a tad bit better in game. But once again, that one really comes down to preference. So I'm gonna go Jokic in the S tier category. Zach LaVine, I'm gonna go C tier. I just don't think he's that great at the point guard position. He's 6'5", you know, he's decent offensively, but not a great defender. Magic Johnson, I'm gonna probably go B just because of his size. He's 6'9" at point guard. He's an elite level defender. So I think you probably give Magic somewhere in that B tier category. Manu Ginobili, I'm gonna also go B tier. I do like, or do I go C? I might go C tier for Manu Ginobili. I think he's good, but probably a step below some of the cards in B tier. Stephon Marbury, also C tier, very similar to like a Baron Davis type of card. LaMelo, I'm gonna go in B, really good offensively. I just don't know if you can give LaMelo that A tier category. He's got a good jump shot. I just feel like his movement really isn't the best. Penny Hardaway, easily an A tier. I think he's probably one of the better point guards in A. Like, they really did a great job with this Penny Hardaway card. 6'7" at point guard, 6'10" wingspan. I really do like his jump shot. I think it's top tier. He's got amazing dribble sigs. He moves super quick in game. Great dunk packages, perfect defensive tendencies. I think Penny Hardaway easily is an A tier point guard. Ron Artest, another B tier card alongside Scotty Barnes, Anthony Edwards. I think D Rose and Russ probably going to be in C. I think they're like a step above some of the cards in D tier. Dwayne Wade also going to be in C. Only 6, or I'm gonna go Wade in B tier. I do like Dwayne Wade a little bit more than a Curry because of his size and his player model. Does get a lot better defensive animations. John Wall, I'm gonna go in C tier. And then once again, if you got Kobe in S, feel like you also got to put MJ in S. And then Wes Unselt's gonna round out my B tier category. So right now we got 6 cards in the S tier category. I kind of want to leave it like this. I think these are my top 6 point guards in the game, with Lamar Odom and Ben Simmons being right on the cusp of being in that S tier category. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would change about my point guard tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.